video, but nothing can stop us. I'm gonna try live. So I'm gonna live stream you so you can hear all the other opinions about life. Do you ever get like feelings of these are sap? And I ate one of these yesterday, and I can show you which one it was, and it really tasted super nice. Do you ever get this feeling of life is amazing, but I'm not too sure if I'm doing the right thing? And I've been wondering, like, why do I actually get that kind of feeling? Okay, we all want the same thing. We all want the money. We all want the house. We all want the girl. We all want the boy. We all want these things. We all want to wish that we didn't have childhood traumas. I'm gonna tell you what. Yesterday, it was an quite like an eye-opening time for me. Um, I'm in a really, really wealthy area, so like I don't know how to describe it. It's beautiful to be here. And the only thing I said is almost everyone is super nice here. So this is just, I'm in Colorado. Have a little view, have a little view, have a little view. This is the bedroom I'm staying. So I'm really fortunate. I'm so, so fortunate. If you've been following me for some time, you know, you're so aware of like my job struggles, probably my decisions about where I want to go, how I want to go, but like my music, my art. And I have to say, I'm not like a writing music every day. I'm not writing lyrics every day. But I read something yesterday or maybe today. Like social media really confuses our heads sometimes, isn't it? It was a yesterday, it's a today, so many videos passing by. That's why I don't want to be that so many videos passing by. However long that it takes, let's just establish something that is actually a real connection, a real stream. So I have nothing to hide, and I want this to be my strength. I have nothing to hide. Um, I sometimes probably think like, or used to think that I am not worthy of lots of things, and I don't. I just like that was because of where I was born, because of my the tendencies of my mother to blame me in a real big way. I mean, if you meet her, she's a lovely woman. She'll help you. She's just like she gives so much of herself, um, and I guess in somehow she believes that I was born in this world to make her miserable. And like Mata Gabor has a brilliant book, like Your Body Tells You What You Want You Are, or something like that. I read it on the flight. And there's a part and says it says like if you're still like trying to explain or validate or your own feelings or own situations to the other person, and especially your mother, and not getting back a response like in that sense, but it's all about a very different conversations you are having, like that's it is. So I know I'm jumping from one subject to the other, but who cares? This is everything will come back to it at some point. It's is I tell you what, it's so good. It's so good to be alive. Um, I had a sleep an hour and a half, and I woke up, and it's like a weird feeling in me. Uh, um, and that weird feeling is about success and not being successful. You all know. So I decided to do a little bit trading, day trading. So my heart just goes up to make money. So and we'll see how that will go. I made 60p on Friday, so I'm so happy. Yeah. So yesterday, our traumas so are so interesting. So I'll show you in another video this uh, where I am right now. It's there's two Matisse in the house. Anyway, yesterday there was two women. They were like they were really successful, probably from their own generations, from their own families, and with the work they do or they've been doing. And they're both born into an incredibly financially upscale family. Like one of them had 1,000 acres of farmland. Can you imagine the size of it? Like 1,000 acres. And what it just goes miles and miles, I suppose. And the other one was like a daughter of a very influential politician. Now she's around, I think she's around 65 now, or just over 60, and she looks like she's. I mean, the age just people don't show the ages and things on there. Just not keep on exercising. That's all. Um, some really commonalities with people with money is they speak super sweet, super nice. They try not to put blames on people. They try not to say negative things about people. They try to encourage the good side and find the positive and the right side, nice side of people, and speak those words. The second thing is they tend to read newspapers, read books, broader aspects. I think I've just got bitten. I'm gonna close this net. Might as well stand somewhere different. Okay. And the other one that I got from those two women were, even though, oh, I need to put some cream actually. Even though they're like born into really, really successful financially. I mean, like one of their grandmother had 20 to 30 helpers in her house. Like we're talking about. Whoa! Someone just ow. That's it. We're just talking about the fact. And they were lovely. They were so sweet. They encouraged each other. We were talking about their shortfallings. They were like, "Oh no, you are wonderful," because it's important to say this because everybody has traumas, and those traumas are so real. And when they were talking about their traumas, the things they have to face and go through, like, and I was at some point I caught myself almost thinking, but you didn't really been through anything. And then I thought, who am I to judge? Uh, like very strict households, very strict rules about how to live, how to eat, how to dine, how to sit. I mean, that's kind of like one of my traumas, like how you have to mold yourself and cut your beauty out, almost like cut that beauty of being just wild is not the right word, but being you. And then I guess like there's a point that being you needs to meet with the other world, and there's etiquette, especially when you go on a higher ranks. There's etiquette. Etiquette is so important. It's not because like there. I tell you why it's so important. Because then you don't have to think about all those like, have you finished your food? Haven't you finished your food? Like what do you do? It's all arranged with the etiquette symbols of our behaviors. It's like, and keep it in the etiquette. Yeah. If you like to play on that level, I think you really need to learn about the etiquette of how to say, what to say, how to behave. When you finish your food, you put your knife and fork together on the side so the waitress knows, or the waiter knows that it's time to pick it up. I guess, like, yeah. So let's say, I mean, there's a few things that I noticed. We went for a live event yesterday. It was a free event given by the, I don't know, maybe the village council or something. There was like a Sandra Bullocks was there. I saw this, like, a very youngish, maybe 45, 50, beautiful black woman, wearing quite bright pink skirt and high heels, and, like, she was totally going to another party. So this was a celebration party at the place that apparently I didn't know, like, very celebrity even oriented, quite high scale of income, like millions of dollars worth of houses. Um, I don't know the prices of the steak and stuff, like $40, $50. Like a glass of wine was for like $22, I suppose. I don't know why I'm itching. I think I took a shower and you really need to put um, some stuff over. And I have this. I think I must have tried to write something. Okay, cutting short. So if you're going to a daytime event outside and you like to blend with the upscale people, just please wear a bit baggy things, like, don't go too tight, too showy. You can do that later on to another event at night if it is like a, but just uh, try to go with somehow comfortable, casual, comfortable, but with measured. Just find something's really working for you. That it can be counted as a really good looking, but also really comfortable. This is a great example. If you find something like this, like a simple pattern, uh, okay, okay, and comfortable shoes. Just make sure, like, make sure, like, you have nice shoes. It doesn't have to be like, I mean, it doesn't have to be super clean or something, but it looks like you made a deliberate choice about wearing those shoes. It's important that your shoes reflect you in some way. You can have like a sport shoes, trainers, but what kind of trainers? Are you like a, just don't go with the super blingy blingy bling things. Like, go simple. Simple will, like, take you so much, so many places. If you want the accessory, just get something like this, like, oh, I'll show you beads for. Okay, something like this. Some nice stones, or yeah, these are stones. Okay, let's get a nice stone beads. I don't know the brand because I got this from a charity shop for £4. But this is, I don't know if you know this brand. That's that brand. Uh, I can't really read. This is beautiful. You can use it as a necklace in the evening. This works like evening attire, complementary. Now you're an evening person. For the daytime, you can just wrap it around your wrist and make it elegant, simple, but thoughtful, because that's the balance of the mind. Do you understand? Like a calmness, quietness, not have anxiety, not get anxious. It's just like the thing, like, because the reason for anxiety is you're fearful that you don't have something, you don't have the capability, you don't have just something. But that's just causes the anxiety of something like so. You can't have that around people, especially like in working with large numbers, big numbers in their lives. What everything is designed is to have calmness, quietness, and expression. So, but they're all just divided into sections, like divide your own mind into sections and find that calm, quiet, and assured part to reflect, and then and be assured of yourself. So don't panic. Don't apologize. Just stop apologizing for people. Don't keep saying, talking about your traumas or bad things that happen to you. Just say that to a very close person if you want to say that, like close person that, because then that person will understand. Then you create a report with that person, or just do it all on YouTube live. So you create a report with the world. So I have nothing to hide. So if you go through, it's all there. But I was thinking yesterday, maybe it's just because we all have traumas. All those two women. I mean, we were all so different. I don't know how much money they have. I mean, I know how much money like in my bank account right now, and can it change? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I mean, like there's like 000 right now, and can that change to 1 million? I'm like, I guess why not? But does it have to be? I know nothing has to be. Uh, Nothing has to be. All it had to be was all my life is my trauma with my mother to go away. Um, and my trauma with man would go away. My trauma with like a feeling inadequate and like treated really as a second and a third or a fourth class from human in the reality of the human existence would go away. And what happens is you just go find yourself churning in the same. Anyway, you might know. So, and then I realized that when I was looking at them, listening to their conversation, they have traumas like so rooted. One of them left her village and never went back and never seen her parents again. And her parents are quite influential politicians, especially on the um, racial fight, well, the segregation, I guess, those days. Um, and so her parents were doctors and stuff. But still missing out so much. So she was so alone all the time. And I was like, I was so alone all the time for different reasons, because there is different type of fear over me, and hers was that there is no fear, and she had to face the world alone. So in my case, there was so much fear that I couldn't have any communication with anybody, because like the fear is interesting thing when people put over you, because then they block you being able to speak to them about your own uh, movement in life. So then how do you learn? It's like you're just on the road and trying to figure things out. Is that easy though? You just imagine it, especially as a woman. Women know what I mean. You're on the road and you try to figure things out all alone. Hey, so I need to go now. Okay, anyway, bye.
Sorry.
Come on.
Hey, looking
So
very good,
every
officer.
time,
So,
say hi.
hey, so food should be ready, and
I'm gonna go. Let's go. Let's say bye bye.
bye bye.
I don't know how to stop this.
I'm just starting to do some grilling and stuff,
Okay.
so should be ready in like 7:45, 7:20 now. It's been like 15 minutes or something.
I can be ready in 5
I
minutes
just thought I'd let
once.
you know I wasn't sure if you were sleeping still. So.
Okay, I'm just trying to just stop this. Okay.